good morning. Yes, I am not playing this scheduled game because I am dead tired today, so I will probably be a bit more quiet than usual. Yeah. So how are you all today? I hope you're having... I mean, at least some of you are having a much better morning than I am. I know Dalton is up a bit early. Usually you don't see... Yeah, you usually don't see a Dalton until much later in the day. It's... An early snoodle is rarely a happy snoodle. I think you gotta be a bird for that. But yeah, like I said, I slept very little last night, so I don't think I have the reaction time I need for Void Bastards. So what we're gonna do today is something completely different. I mean, you've probably seen it in the stream title. If not, then rip. But today we're going to play Against the Storm. Oh, that is not where it should be. You didn't see that? Here. Professional gameplay, nothing else. But yeah, Against the Storm, if you don't know it, I'm actually mildly surprised. But it's a rogue-like... Light. I swear, this is not turning into a theme here. A rogue-light RTS. City building game, not RTS. Oh wow, I'm tired. Yeah, expect more of that all day, I'm sorry. But yeah, I have actually started a new game for this stream because no one wants to see a mid-game. At least have an end game or nothing. But I did skip the tutorial because I don't think we need to play the tutorial together. And yes, you should, Dalton. I really would love to see someone play the game that's a bit more advanced than I am, because I really only played 2 or 3 maps to make sure I know how it works. And how it works, if you've never seen Against the Storm, you will immediately recognize everything you know from every other roguelite. You have your skill tree that gives you your permanent upgrades. You have your deeds you need to fulfill, your expeditions you need to do. And just to give you a very TLDR for the gameplay, the world resets once we reach this point, and everything I play slowly progresses this time. So you can get like your 3 or 4 encampments in, maybe a bit less, maybe a bit more, before the world resets. So what we want to do, of course, is we want to get to at least 1 question mark. And I think this is pretty close. So let's take a look at what we have in our surroundings here. We have marshlands over here. We have the woodlands over here. There's a coral forest. I've never had a coral forest. What is a coral forest? Where was it? Here. With a more diverse flora. With a diverse flora. And the forest is as scary as it is beautiful. Villages have a 5% chance of earning bonus yields. And gathering for each hostility level. Let's see. I definitely want to make it to this question mark. So I say... Oh yeah, I heard about the fox species. The way species work, just to give you a mild teaser, is that you actually unlock them as you progress through the game. So... Yep, hit, thank you. And thank you for the fast response time. I actually put the chat delay on the stream on 5 seconds because I always am curious if we can remove stuff like this in 5 seconds, and oh, it worked, so thank you. But yeah, you start with 3 races, and they are very different. They have different requests, they have different needs, they have different skills. The humans are good at farming and brewing, and they like their jerky. They like their biscuits and pies, and other than that, they just want leisure. And, well, religion. I never had religion. I didn't make it that far yet. The beavers are the hardworking woodworkers and engineers. They don't eat meat, but they like their pickled goods. They also enjoy leisure, and they prefer education and luxury. And then you have the Klingons, the lizard man, that prefer their meat production and dealing with animals and working and living in warm environments. They prefer their brawling and their meat. Yes, them Limsar. Oh, I love them. They are such good beings, and they don't have as much demands as the other two races. They are just much easier to maintain. Hey, Chakey. Yeah, the beavers, I mean, they are hardworking, honest, quite demanding, gifted woodworkers, and enjoy engineering. If you want to apply stereotypes, this does sound very German. Then who is resilient and distrustful? Yeah, I don't think that one applies. Unless we get into really dark territories. So yeah, Coral Forest. We could do the Coral Forest and then go up here and go to that question mark, or to that question mark. They are both at same distance. You know what, let's do a Coral Forest. Let's see, our caravan. We can start with 8 limsards. We're 6 and 3. Let's do this because they're good woodworkers, and having woodworkers in the beginning is not bad. And they come with eggs, mushrooms, roots, some basic parts. They don't have the fabric, but that's okay. And they come with 2 extra villages. Yeah, I think. Let's pick. So, yeah, I think you can clearly see how this works. Let's pick this group. In the summary, we can see our difficulty. I'm gonna go up 1 level. And that not only changes the length of the game, but it also changes, of course, other things that happen. So on Settler, they eat less food. On Pioneer, whoops, come on. We are already at the equal length of winning and failure. So essentially, the way it works is the Queen's impatience slowly goes up. And if we don't do a good job, then we have to abandon the fort. But if our reputation goes up, once we hit 14, we win this level and move on to the next. So it's a very straightforward, non-endless city builder. But yeah, 1 higher difficulty, which means we get an extra negative effect and the hostility is a bit higher. That's how much the forest hates me. But that is also okay. So yeah, we have taxing seasonal conditions. That's gonna hit hard, but that is okay. We have these bonuses. We have pretty much everything we need. And then we can check 2 of the bonuses that we take with us. And since we already have a fair amount of egg and roots, how about we take the wood? I suppose it doesn't matter. Let's take eggs. Yep, then let's go. Yeah, that I noticed that, Dalton. I noticed that they are unhappy faster, but usually it's pretty easy. So let's see what we have. The positive effects. Soil reclamation. The soil becomes saturated with the rain's essence during drizzle season. Resource nodes depleted during the drizzle spawn fertile soil. Oh, that is nice. Then we have the flash breeze. Oh, fresh. Wow. I'm like, how is the flash breeze positive? Yes, I am. I'm tired, sorry. A refreshing gust of air lifts the spirit.
I'm cute Crash, by the way.
Yes, he is. Those with their basic needs taken care of are more willing to work. So they work 20% faster as long as they are in the drizzle season. Which, I mean, you can assume by now that the drizzle season is the least bad one. And then we have the storm, and what is the other called? I'll check in a sec. Oh no, wait, there are only two, right? I think the storm can just get worse. But during the storm season, we have rampaging storms that stifle the spirit of all living creatures. -4 global resolve, that's a normal one. We have a humid climate. Fuel efficiency is 25% lower. That is... yeah. Because... if you don't know the game, if you know Frostpunk, we have to do exactly the same. We have to keep our fire burning, or everyone starts crying very fast. But never had any issues there. Hailstorm. Death by 1,000 hailstones. Oh, this is uncomfortable. Villages with this effect have a 5% chance of perishing every 15 seconds. So we need to build houses, and we need to make sure we have houses or we have dead people. And piercing winds, extremely strong winds, make it difficult to sustain the holy flame. Oh, come on! So I have 200 plus 25% lower fuel efficiency during the stormy season, and my people are getting killed by hail. Yeah, I think I need an espresso. Okay, so we gotta be rather careful here. So let's take a look at our surroundings. First of all, you see the seasons up here. Sorry, here we go. So yeah, we're currently in drizzle, and then in 4 minutes we would go into the next clearance, and then into the storm season. So we really got to make sure we build these houses fast. And then you see all these clades. These are the areas that we can break into. These are neutral standard clades that just have resources, people, and the like. These are the dangerous ones that require an action. So instead of... yeah, they do look a lot like Shadowrun. I never even thought about that. Now I need to open it just to... yeah. Yeah, let me show you all. That's what I have my browser for. Yeah, I didn't even think about that, but if you look at the Shadowrun logo... there we go. Hold on it. The browser never wants to open if I change the tab. I have to change the settings there. Because it always looks for one specific tab rather than... there we go. So if you look at the Shadowrun logo, I can definitely see that. It's the same kind of skull, horns, it's just slightly bent differently. But I can definitely see how remembering this logo wakes resemblance. But yeah, these are more difficult, and then these are really difficult. So these are the forbidden clades, and these are the dangerous clades. I just want a Shadowrun game. But, like, yeah, I mean, I suppose more, because I can't say the last three were bad. If we ignore the Xbox 360 shooter, because that one was bad. Let's face it. But yeah, the way Against the Storm works is there is no combat in here, but there are curses. There are events that need you to have specific resources in specific amounts. So if you break into this, you better be prepared. But what we're gonna do is, first of all, we can choose 3 blueprints. Each game starts with the basic blueprints, so I have small camps, I have no food production other than harvesting, I have a basic housing for everyone, and a crude workstation. And as I unlock these blueprints, I then get access to more things. So let's see, group 1. And yep, yeah, exactly. That's exactly Dalton said it's perfectly. It's everything needs to be brought back to the Queen. Well, you see, the problem is that if you are not allowed back into the Citadel, then you die. Because the Citadel is the only safe space at the end of the cycle. Everyone else dies. So I suppose, you know, sucking up to the Queen is not the worst idea right now. Though I wouldn't be surprised. There are so many details in here that are clearly hinting at you fighting against the Queen and rebelling that I am not surprised if that leads to that. Yeah, let's see. We can either get a better foragers camp, and you can also see whenever I look at one, you can see that they all can produce different things, and many can produce the same things, but in different quality. So, for example, a forager can collect up to 2-star cranes, or a farm can produce 2-star cranes. And since we have this bonus where we get the fields, because farms can only build on fields. Since we have the bonus that we get fields if resource nodes are exhausted, I think getting a farm is a really good idea to start with. Then, weaver, carpenter, or brickyard. So let's see. We do need training gear, so the limsards can beat each other, or they are not happy. And we get trade goods from here, and fabric. Yeah, I'm leaning towards carpenter, because the planks, and I'm afraid that I will get nothing else that can produce planks. But last game I never got anything to build training gear, and I had really sad limsards, and that made me really sad. Oh, crap, but I see this can also make simple tools. And simple tools you can otherwise only buy, so yeah, carpenter. Oh, did we get lucky? No, no training gear. So coats, we don't. Yeah, we already have coats. No, we don't. So you can see here, if I hover and you see the current best, you see that this adds coats, water skins, and scrolls, whereas this just improves the pack of building materials that I could build, because right now I can only build bad, and now I can build 1-star. So I don't... Yeah, I think this would be the smartest, because this actually adds 3 more things I can craft. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with that. There, so now that we have our starting blueprints, I can't build any farms because I don't have any soil. So farm is unimportant, but let's build a woodcutter down here so we can break into this area. There's a lot of space. Let's put you here. And then let's put one up here so we can move into that area. And by default, the way woodcutters work is they will clear the wood automatically, but you can also mark wood to prefer that as the first thing they should do. And you can also see the options here where you can select what they should do by default. I usually leave it on avoid clades except marked, because that way they will just clear out as close as possible without triggering events. And we're not done. Let's... I usually get the tavern pretty soon, and then I run out of training gear and don't have any. But Yeah, one thing you can see is if you unfold this, you can see the needs of each of them. You can see how many I have. So I have 1 human, 4 beavers, 6 limserts. You can see how many are currently not working and how many currently don't have a house. Plus all their needs and which ones are fulfilled. Plus you can click the racist button. If you click the racist button, then this species gets +5 and everyone else gets -5. I don't know why it has a racist button, but I love that it has a racist button. It's a weird addition. And I don't have a better name for this, because that's what it is. There. Okay, so houses. Let's build a path out in each direction and put some houses on each side. And I currently have an overall of 11. They were for 5 each, right? No, 3. Right. So 3, 6, 9, 12. And then let's put more here. Because I do not want to not have houses when the hailstorm hits. Yeah. Let's start with that. Sullen Pass? Pain patches? Oh, one of those. Yeah. They are really good. I feel like I should buy some. And yeah, I love Timberborn. I think the only problem with it is I don't feel like it's a stream game because it is so very slow. And Timberborn is dangerous. Oh, thank you for the headbuds, Melina. Good morning, how are you today? And one issue I have with Timberborn is it's difficult in the beginning. But once you have set up your progress, you're safe. Once you have enough storage for food and water, and you have your first dams set up, so the water doesn't go away, then I can last a month without water, and it works. It really just depends on how you get started, and I think that is one thing that I miss a bit. That it it leads to a point where you just run out of danger. Let me pause real quick for this. And I don't like that. I need at least some challenge. So I play the game, but I usually play it if I'm like really tired or say I'm drunk and I just need something to relax to. Then Timberborn. Perfect. Love it. I am tired as hell, Melina. I actually wanted to play Void Bastards today and decided I'm just way too tired to do something where I can't just pause and think. So we're playing Against the Storm today and tomorrow. And yeah, I saw that. I kind of like that Cheeky. But then I play very horizontally. I build, like before the first drought comes, I usually already have storage places for every resource I need. That's how I build. So I think that update plays into me. But we have a cornerstone. Cornerstones are support from the queen. And I can pick either local taxes. So villages are willing to give you the very last piece of amber just for a pint of decent ale. Gain 20 amber for every 100 ale produced. Amber is a currency that you can use to buy from traders. But it, like nearly all resources, disappears after you finish the camp. So this you need to spend on the spot. And each newcomer group has 2 additional members. I kinda like this, but I also don't like it because of the hailstorms. Because if we miss building houses, So I think I'm gonna go with the local taxes and just focus on a build where I probably buy more than I sell. But I added 2 beavers to each. You know what, let's add 1 limsert. Any you don't add, so any that appear here are builders. So if you use the last person, you don't have any builders left. Okay, and it is time for our tasks. As you can see through the playtime of this... Let me actually show this first. Through the playtime of this camp, these are the missions we have to fulfill. Each time we fulfill one, we lose 1 level of impatience, which we currently have half a level of, and we gain 1 level of reputation. If this reaches the end, we lose. If this reaches the end, we win. And each of these blue dots is a new blueprint. So, very straightforward. So let's see. So either we build a trading post and have 5 amber. Then we would get biscuits, parts, and simple tools. That is very nice. Simple tools are always nice. Or we have 10 planks. Then we get this group. So definitely trading post. Let's see, number 2. We build a harvester's camp and a stonecutter's camp. Yes, I love this music. I love it. It's... let me know if I should turn it up a little. I think it might be a hint quiet. But yeah, it has this perfect, relaxing background music. It's... I don't think I will turn it off anytime soon. Okay, so... I kind of do like this one with the newcomers. Because we could need a few more people right now. But this is also a nice... Nah, let's go with the newcomers. And the last one in round 1. Either cut through 4 clades, or have 7 amber and 12 amber in sold goods. So this would be a lot easier, but... Ooh. Oh, that is a very nice addition. So we can either have the simple tools, newcomers, and a wildfire essence, which is needed for some things, but is pretty rare and comes from clade events. Or we can get a perk that our scouts who work the clade events can carry more. And I'm gonna pick that because clade events kill people. And the faster you solve them, the faster you don't kill people. Oh yeah, we should be about to get these 2. And everyone has a home. Hey Darius, how are you? Oh, you're cute. It's a simple rule, everyone who watches me is cute. Ah, if you don't want to be cute, you gotta quit right now. Yeah, I'm silly today. This is all my tired brain can endure. This is Against the Storm. It's a rogue light settlement builder. So you build your settlements, you have to resist the queen's impatience, you have to get your reputation up, and once the reputation hits full, you actually finish this, you move on to the next level. It's randomly generated, random events. Yes, it does feel very board game heavy. Yeah, that's what I noticed, Dalton. Usually from these clades you get a lot of wildfire essences. I never had issues with them. But let's see, we're about to break into the first 2 clades. Let's see what they hold. Probably not much, because they are simple clades. Keeps falling for it. So, we revealed the first clade that has a stone deposit, a reed field, and a coal deposit. Yes, I have a chatbot that listens just for this command, just to tell you that no, you are indeed cute. Let's just clear this so we can use it to build as well. And then for the coal, we need a mine. We don't have a mine. For the reed field, we need a harvester's camp. We can place that here. There. Then we're about to hit the clearance in 25 minutes. But because we have houses for everyone, we're fine. Yeah, this will otherwise kill us soonish. Oh, actually, I see the hailstorm is only active from hostility 2 on. So we don't have to worry about that right now. Hostility, you see up here, is how much the forest hates me. And you can raise that by opening clades, by having more woodcutters, by having more villages. The forest really hates woodcutters. But the impatience actually helps you. So the more impatient the queen is, the more the forest likes you. And here we have moss, broccoli, stone, and a small abandoned cache. And those are mini events where we have to bring a specific resource, neither of which we have, to either get a collection of goods, or we send it to the citadel to get a little bit of Queen's Grace, so we can lower her impatience and money. In most cases, I just keep them. Oh, is that what it is? I always expected that there's more, Dalton. Well, yeah, I suppose that makes sense. Because you can't see it, but if I turn around, you can see the fire that is burning here. And you actually select what you burn. So, yeah, you can see right now, I'm actually having a bit of a unhappiness because I'm down to 4 wood. And 1 wood only burns for 15 seconds. But I still have coal for 16 minutes, so that is okay. That's why I started with 20 coal, so I have a little bit of a buffer. Oops. And yeah, that's the main issue once you build a second hearth. I mean, the main issue is that this is the only area in which people can live. So at some point, I will need a second hearth. I also think I need another woodcutter. I don't want to make the forest angry already, but we need space. So I'm gonna place a 3rd on this side. And clear this area. Hearth. Hearth. And why do you put an E in there? Heart. Hearth. Yeah, we need a harvester here. Here. Actually, yeah, let's just have 1 limser. Because there is not a lot to harvest here, so this won't take too long anyway. And let's also open this. Let's make it a bit wider so we have room. We don't need to immediately just pop this open. And proactively, I'm gonna mark this. One nice thing about these woodcutters is you can see that they're actually little carts, little movable camps, so you can easily move these around without paying anything. Well, I mean, Eternal is British, that is different. He probably pronounces it completely different and puts an unnecessary OU in there. That's how it's pronounced and spelled in British. Heaourth. With like a second silent E at the end. Wait, what is this now? There. That's the British spelling. Now we're at Harthor. That was something different. Okay, it's... There. So now we're down to one builder, but that is... Actually, we don't need a builder at all. So I'm just gonna focus on wood cutting, and you can see that the forest is now at a hostility of 1. Come on, I want this balanced. I hate when the camera is not horizontally aligned. That actually drives me nuts. Let's see, can you... No, you can't. I'm always happy when a game lets you save a camera perspective, because then I can just once align it perfectly, it still isn't, and save it. But let me actually see, I don't think this has... Nope, so many buttons, but it has nothing to save camera. Good morning, Avantlaws. How are you? There, now we're in the storm season. So this would be where people have a chance to die if they don't have a home. But right now, the forest doesn't hate us enough for that to be an issue. But I think you can see how the mood of everyone went down. Because I have a ticklish nose, you gotta be careful. Now you can see how the mood goes down, because this is not a nice season to work in. And that is the important part, is each year that passes here also means we have less time on the global map until the global map resets. But each game I did so far is about an hour, so you will get a quick understanding of that soon. So yeah, now that we have our first order we can turn in, you can see that our current impatience from 2.3 drops down to 1.3, and our reputation goes up. So we're one step closer to winning this level. I can actually move this a little. Oh, Limsart's not happy. Not happy at all. But there is not much I can do right now about that, unless I get a good blueprint. Let's see. Cookhouse. Let's see, what do we have? So if we get the provisioner, we can make flour and barrels. If we get the rain mill, we can make flour, but better. And if we get the cookhouse, then we actually get skewers, biscuits, and pigment, all of which we don't have yet. Oh yeah, right, Dalton. I should upgrade those. Yeah, I should place those 4 benches. Thank you for the reminder. But yeah, I feel like cookhouse. I think cookhouse is the smart one, because those skewers will make my Limsarts happy. So let's get that. Let's first build the cookhouse. And a cookhouse is a warm place. And what does it tell us? Who should work there? Yeah, let's put it here. I kind of wanted to put it further out so we can save this for the houses, but I have no room unless I want to like place it over here, actually. Let me see if I can place it over here. Yeah. Yeah, let's do it here, just so we have the houses out of the way. And we can't build this right now anyway, because we have neither blanks nor bricks. So, wait. Makeshift post can... No, what was it? Crude workstation. There, blanks and bricks. So that is a really bad workstation, but it works and it does the things we need. So let's put that here. And we don't currently need fabric and pipes, so I'm just turning those 2 off. Oh yeah, they are not happy. If they are not happy for much longer, But there is nothing I can do right now because I can't fulfill any of their needs. I mean, it should get better shortly. And we have another glade. Broccoli, stone deposit, and fertile soil. Yeah, that is a lot of fertile soil. That is nice. And if we harvest this here, which we can with him, let me actually move you. Oh no, we can't. That needs a small forager. Because once we harvest that, this also turns into soil on this map. There we go. Now let's remove these two lizards. I'll put... Actually, let's remove a beaver here and put a beaver so they can do the woodwork. Ah, there we have meat, herbs, and coal. And yeah, that is a dead leech brood mother. It has a strong and somewhat sweet smell. They literally just go here and chop 18 meat out of this. It is a really interesting world. And for that we need the trapper. We don't have a trapper, do we? Yeah, we don't have a trapper yet. Yeah, build 0. So the trapper goes here. Okay, let's just unclick that. There we go. And then we should have more clades here. And at that point, we're pretty much done. Now we can still move in this direction. Yeah, we can like dig around here. But we're pretty much done with the non-dangerous ones otherwise. Once we're done with these few. Also, one thing I love about this game is how it actually tells you what everyone is currently doing. So you can see that he's now working on the planks, you can see he's currently going to get ingredients. It's just, it always tells you what is going on in a very nice and visual way. It's a very well done game. He's currently carrying the wood in. Now he's coming back with the wood. It's probably him. Nope. Oh, of course, and now he's taking a coffee break. Okay, so a lizard here for the meat, a human here for the farm. Problem is we don't have any clay. And one thing you see here is some things you can only make out of a single resource. So for example, I can only make 2 planks out of 8 wood. And that's because this place is extremely inefficient. Once you have a better place, you get much better ratios out of this. But items like bricks can be made out of more than 1 ingredient. So if I also enable stone, then if I have either clay or stone, it will make bricks. Let's see, what do we have? We have another cornerstone. Strange roots spread across the land. Wood production is increased by +1, but harvesting and planting are 25% slower. Or calming the forest. Every 2 newly completed dangerous and forbidden clade events lowers hostility by -50. Yes. We haven't done any yet. We are doing a lot of them, and having a peaceful forest is worth a lot. So, oh yeah, we have the exploration for the 4 clades is done, so let's deliver that. And then let's pick up our next 2 missions. So either we have 20 wine and 15 pottery, or 8 coal and 8 building materials. Yeah, let's go with that, because I have nothing to make wine and pottery right now, but I have coal, and building materials aren't difficult to make. Because I can make that in a makeshift post, which I already have. So let's get that. And then 2 dangerous clades, or need for skewers fulfilled, and 6 lizard houses. I don't own the lizard house, so I can't do that. As much as I would really love... This is a really nice one. And this was... just gives me simple tools. And stone. Oh. I could go for that. And just rely on getting the lizard house. But if I don't get the lizard house, this is gonna be really bad. But I get clan support, so I get +3 lizards resolve, 5 lizards and 50 meat. Yeah, let's risk it. I'm gonna risk it. And a group of newcomers. And yes, you can see that no matter what, you always get a choice between things. It's one of the things I love about this game. It's just always getting something to select. It makes me happy. But I do like the bricks. I really do like the bricks. Yeah, let's go with that group. Even if it's 1 less person. But it means we can put another lizard here. And beaver here. Do I have... No, I still don't have any tools. Okay, so now I need to build a makeshift post. Let's put that on the other side. And make 8 building material packs. And those are essentially trade goods. You have the same for luxury materials and provisions and anything you can transport. You know what? Let's create that farm field while we're at it. And place a small farm. Can I place it so I can cover both? Not quite. Oh. Ow! Avant-Laws! What the heck?
Breaking news, looks like Avant-Laws is taking over the Tier 1 room service bill for Jatamika Plays. Thank you for the support, Eubene.
Oh my god, thank you. Oh, this is gonna take a while. Oh, you're a cutie. Thank you so much, Avant-Laws. Jesus.
Breaking news, looks like Avant-Laws is taking over the Tier 1 room service bill for Savagedurg.
Yep,
Thank you for the support, Eubene.
I didn't expect this would ever happen, so I didn't worry. I mean, it's a good jingle to play.
Breaking
I'm fine
news,
with it.
looks like Avant-Laws is taking over the Tier 1 room service bill for Aviating Wolf. Thank you for the support, Eubene.
Oh, you are adorable. Thank you so much.
Breaking news, looks like Avant-Laws is taking over the Tier 1 room service bill for Lolasevera. Thank you for the support.
It's not even playing them in order. It's just playing them randomly.
Breaking news, looks like Avant-Laws is taking over the Tier 1 room service bill for Ryan Rex VR0999. Thank you for the support, Eubene.
No, thank you so much, Avant-Laws. I don't know how I deserve that, but I will gladly take it. Here. You get a close-up right, Moxie. I would smile but I forgot to add the smile. So you can choose between me looking very surprised, me blepping, me looking very angry, and me looking sad. I forgot to add the happy. So I'll take the blep. It's a very disco tongue right now. Oh yeah, thank you so much. Jesus, God, this puts me at, I think 12 subscriptions? That is ridiculous. I didn't think I would be at that a month in. And this is my second affiliate stream. I don't know what to say. You've definitely broken me. Yeah, I mean, it will be tough to beat that. I'm just a small-time streamer. No one big that deserves this attention. Okay, yeah, I should probably play a game. Let's move the woodcutters down here. And cut through here. No. And yeah, I'm glad a lot of good beans got a subscription out of that. I mean, I know at least 3 of them are pretty regulars here, so if not even 4. So that will definitely make them happy. Oh, Harvester's Camp has no deposits. Okay. We don't have any for you right now, do we? No, we don't. So you know what? Let's park the Harvester's Camp over here and unassign the lizard. There. And now that this is being built, let's disable the pigment for now, because I don't want them to turn insects into pigment. We need insects for food. But you can turn all of this. No, not jerky. You can turn insects, mushrooms, and meat, plus vegetables, root, berries, and eggs into skewers. So now they have a large variety of ingredients they can use. That means we should have no problem getting a few of those out. Biscuits, biscuits. Let's add roots and vegetables. I feel like there's no reason not to. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, Dalton. Is there any reason not to enable these? And oh, you'll get so many more. I have so many bad German words that make 0 sense if you directly translate that. But yeah, I love the Yard Exploder because it's such a perfect stripped down thing of what German is. Just a very descriptive language. Oh, look at that, more fields. This is even better because now if I place the farm, yeah, if I place it here. What are you? You're a tree. If I remove this tree and place the farm in here, I should be able to cover all of it. So let's move the wood cutter's camp a little. And then I think it's time we should slowly break into these more dangerous ones. Yeah, that's, I mean, that's absolutely true, Kit. It's, many English words are exactly the same. It's just often more obfuscated. Like, here. Just take this word, this totally English word. You know what it means. Because it literally is a children garden. Because that's what we call it in German. We call it a children garden. Okay, lizard, go make food. And it's just, that is how a lot of German words work. You just define it. One of the most entertaining examples I always had as a kid is this word. And I'm not going to switch over to the German's screen for that because it's easily translated. It's a tree school. And I will just put this into the room. What do you think this is? What do you think you call what we call a tree school? Just had to make sure I get the right name. Any idea? I mean, I would give you a prize if you get it, but I don't know what the prize would be. Okay, we do have enough houses. Yeah, I know your resolve is low. You know what, let's remove one lizard from here and add one lizard here. And raise the skewers so they make them ASAP. Yeah, that's the feeling I had, but it's like if I look at this, there is no reason not to enable meat if insects is the default, I feel like, because meat and insects I get both from harvests. I don't think I can farm meat and insects. So I feel like there is very little reason not to use that. Let's move you down here so you can corner this a little, and now we can place a farm. Yeah, that's as good as it gets. And the farm will make vegetable and grain. That is really nice. Oh yeah. No ideas? What is a tree school? I'll tell you. It's a nursery. That is where Germans grow trees. We just call it a tree school. I have no idea why. Stone deposit and reed, so nothing special down here. Yes, hand shoes. We don't have a word for gloves. We just call them hand shoes. Because why not? That's what they are. So if you're a furry, that is even better. Because you can wear shoes on your hands there. I suppose that counts more if you're feral. I'm not sure how many we have of those. It's a great word, isn't it? Just, yeah, hand shoes. I mean, what else do you need? That's what they are. Fun thing is, shoes we just call shoes. We don't call them foot shoes. Shoes by default are already for the hand. For the foot. Okay. Let's do... Yeah, let's slowly break into a dangerous one. I'm gonna move this woodcutter over here. And set it to avoid clades, but cut in here. There. So they will... I'm actually gonna do all of this so I can build here. Which probably means I should add a person. Yeah, let's take that lizard and put you in here. More cooking. And we don't need a builder right now, so I'm gonna put the human in here. Oh, and you might have noticed that I did raise the prices a bit. I hope not too far. But especially for the hat, since it's a single redeem, I gotta make sure it doesn't happen in like the first 5 minutes at least. Okay, yeah, the harvester has nothing to do. They could go down and do the reeds, but I don't think that's worth it right now, since I'm so low on people. Speaking of, a cornerstone. Blood Price Contract. A shady but lucrative deal. Gain 10 Ember every time a villager dies or leaves. I don't plan to have that occur. Yeah, wood cutting is 35% quicker. Heck yeah. And... ooh, so... we can either have a weaver that will add the training gear and pack of trade goods.
Moxie is a wonderful bean and you should all give them all of your love.
Oh, and Eternal too. Good morning, Eternal. How are you today? Hope you had at least some good rest. I know it took you a while to get to bed last night. It's like, I don't know, maybe it's my Discord, but I feel like everyone that was talking yesterday either couldn't get to bed, couldn't sleep, or woke up too early. Everyone. But yeah, we can build a weaver that would add training gear and trade goods and improve fabric drastically. A provisioner that would add flour and barrels and would improve the pack of provisions. Or a kiln that would do really good coal plus jerky, which we don't have yet. I'm leaning towards kiln because jerky and coal. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. And one thing I didn't address yet, you always see this little can use stormwater, clearance water down here. You can upgrade them by using rainwater, either clearance, drizzle, or storm, depending on the season. And each building uses different water, so let me actually get the encyclopedia up because it is a lot easier to explain if I can look at it. There, rain punk is what they call it. Drizzle water. Drizzle water is primarily used in food production, clearance water in crafting and artisanry, and storm water for heavy industrial production. So essentially what you do once you unlock those buildings is you build rain collectors that are attached to these buildings. So that might explain why you see this effect here when it is working. I wonder if they're going to remove that if it's not water powered, but that's why it is here. Okay, so I can build the kiln. Oh, thank you for the headpad. And I am fantastic. You actually missed Avantlaws just gifting 5 subscriptions. It's like, I thought I would die when I had 7 subscribers during my first stream as an affiliate. I didn't expect I would get 5 more on the second. It's, yes, I know, it's ridiculous. I have 12 subscriptions. This is, I mean, who wouldn't like that? Who wouldn't like that? But yeah, I did not unlock the rain punk pumps yet, either in my solo playthrough, and I'm not sure how long I should usually wait for that. But it feels unnecessary right now. Also, and I just have to mention that, look at this beak. Let me actually, hold on, let me see if I can do this on stream. Let me just take a picture and, can I put this here? No, I have to save that. Okay, hold on. One thing I am working on is the zoom. So I can actually directly zoom onto a specific part that is still not set up. But I want you to pay attention to this. Oh, come on, I have too many buttons now. I have way too many buttons. Here, look at this bean. Just look at this. The fact that you have an elderly platypus that has runes engraved on their beak and has this beard, and I mean, I suppose it's a platypus. It kind of reminds me of one. I just love this design. This is such a good design for an old furry character. There's something wise about it, something just deep, the blue eyes. I love it. It's such a good design. And you can see that with everything here. It's just, look at these happy lizards. Look at them. Look at that little smile. And one thing I haven't even shown you, go with that group, is if you look closely, you can actually see that each person looks different, not only based on what they wear, but they also have different tails. Some are shorter, some are longer. There's actually so much love for little detail in here. And even just the simple things, like the character design. Now I can see why this is so highly rated. I definitely can.
When does Cutter Crash start streaming again? I need to give love to that bean too.
Yeah, that famous Cutter Crash. Cutter. No, no. Here, this is how you should spell it. Cutter Crash. We can just say it's a fantasy language and it means cat. I think that sells. Oh, look at that. We're getting there. You know what? Let's break into this one. And we have more people. That means we can. Let's start with this. So this can turn 4 stone or clay into a brick, whereas this uses 6. So we can turn this off. We just need the blanks now. This also makes jerky. Oh, that is... I don't think you're gonna like this. Okay, that is weird. That should have cleared when I opened it. It worked earlier. Well, gotta fix it again, I suppose. But I shall oblige. So, cute. Hold on, I need the German keyboard for that.
Look at Melina_Swiftwind, that bean. They just tipped us 100 bitties. Chew 100 Moxie is a totally cute bean. Glad I found the adorable wagon.
Oh my god. I don't even know what to say anymore. Thank you, Melina. That is... Oh, I love you all. Now, I'm glad you're having a good time. So this is the best translation I have for you. And bear with me. Because essentially this means a sweet accident. And I think this would probably be the best way to translate it. So a süßer Unfall. And yes, those are 2 letters that the English language doesn't have. The U umlaut is an Ü. And the beta sign you see there is essentially a double S, but slow. So if it was a double S, say if I would spell this with 2 S, I would say Süße. Whereas if I spell it with the, as we call it in German, SZ, or sharp S, it's called Süße. So it essentially is just a very slow way of saying the S. Let me see what serendipity actually would be in German. Yeah, I mean it's pretty close. The German translation for serendipity is this here, which, hold on, let me, for completionist sake, which in this case means a lucky incident. In in the terms of having luck. And that is actually an issue we have in German, because we have two words for luck. Now I forgot the second word. Wow. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. So, one word, and that would be the pure fortune, is Glück. So if you have Glück, you're lucky. The other one, and that is where it gets completely different, is if you translate it as chance. So if you're lucky in the term of it worked out, then it's then it would be more in the terms of Zufall or randomness. But yeah, it's in German it's really bad, because we separate between the luck that you experience that gets to you, say if you win the lottery, and the luck that you feel. Say if I feel happy, if I am lucky, if I got lucky, then these are completely different terms in German. So it's really difficult to translate. It's one of those things where you can easily translate German into English, but the other way around is a nightmare. Fun fact, let me actually show you. Because there is one thing that always entertained me as a kid. I just need to find the right picture. This shouldn't be that difficult to find. I just need a picture of a specific book from the side. But I don't think I'm gonna be lucky enough. Nope, unfortunately not, so I will just have to use this here and explain it. Let me just a second. So if you look at now, I don't need to sign in to look at a book. These are the typical, actually you can slightly see it. These are the typical German English, dictionaries, the ones that you would have gotten in school if you went to a German school. And one thing that always fascinated me is this black line, because this black line separates where the German English ends and the English German begins. And this line is at about the 65 to 70% mark. So you can even see it here, that if I go back here, the line should end about here. So the amount of German to English is actually more than the amount of English to German, because we have more words. And it just ends up that several of our words essentially just mean one in English. And that always fascinated me as a kid, that it's something this simple. A wonderful way for this to go the other way. And I only know a single word where this happens, is the word Himmel. Because it can mean both sky and heaven in English, in German. So you will both look into the sky while you're out there, and if you're Christian and you die, you hope you will go into the heaven. But it's the same word in German. So you can probably see why learning German isn't the easiest task. It's, yeah, It essentially, yes. We just never replaced it. The English language did, because at some point you figured out that, you know, heaven isn't in the sky. We never did. We just stuck with it. We're fine with it. So there. Oh, that's actually a good idea. Thank you, Eternal. Give me just a second. Yeah, no, don't go to Germany. I mean, what are you gonna do in Germany? Even Shaky isn't going to Germany, he's going to Austria. Oh, there we go. We're about to open this clade, our first dangerous one. And while we're at that, let's pick our new tasks. How many humans? I have 4 humans. So have 8 humans and need for clothing fulfilled. Or just create these 2 packs. And that will give me bonus of faster production. And food. Yeah, let's... I don't know when I'll get humans. But these are... Yeah. Now let's go with the left. I like the 33% building increase. And as the last one, have 3 ancient tablets or welcome new people. So ancient tablets I get in the dangerous and forbidden clades, or I can buy for jerky, pies, and biscuits. Or I just welcome the next group of people for... No, that's kind of... I mean, I like the tools, but I don't really need the bags of provisions for anything, and I don't want to export specialize, so I think I'm going to go with that. So let's see what this clade offers. Yeah, this soundtrack is so good. Okay, they need to deliver the wood first, but now they should be. Also, we have an extra beaver to assign. And, oh, look at that. The lizards are now happy because they have their skewers. They are happy. You can see this little blue mark. That's how happy a race has to be happy. And for the lizards, that's all the way down here because they are simple folks. They are easily made happy. You know what? Let's put this at a neutral level now, so they also make biscuits, because our beavers want their biscuits. And then let's shove one in here until we have more up. Now let's see, what do we have in our dangerous? First of all, we have a whole bunch of fertile ground. That is really nice. We have a reed field, a stone deposit, an herb node, a fertile soil, medium abandoned cache, brick oven, and escaped convicts. So let's take a look at the brick oven. That just needs bricks to repair. Yep, that would be good. We can rebuild that, and then we have a place that can make really good pies. Or we can take it apart and get coal and pottery. We don't need pies, so I think I'm gonna take that apart. Down here we have a cache that we can pick up. And this is the important part, whenever you open... that's fine, Dalton. If you need sleep, you need sleep. If I get cute sleepy hisses, then that's perfect. But But yeah, anytime you open a dangerous or forbidden clade, you have these events. And like in this case, if I don't solve it in 10 minutes, the convicts will not dare to attack your settlement, but they will loot whatever they can find in the forest. They destroy 3 random caches, prioritizing the ones in already discovered clades, and I get 1 impatient point. So yeah, I do not want that. So I need to solve this within 10 minutes, but that is not bad. Last one I had killed people every 30 seconds. And villages, while I work, villages get -6 to their resolve. So for 4 whole minutes, this is gonna be really bad. But if I keep it, I get pigment tablets. So I should definitely do that. And the newcomers. And if I don't, then I would get the resolve. I don't like how high I am here, but I think we're fine. Okay, let me just remove one here, because we want to have as many people here as possible to make sure we get this done ASAP. There, you can see how much this hurts everyone. But it is not a bad one. Just imagine how Dalton blows little bubbles. Wait, what are you still foraging? I think they might be done. This might be the last trip because I don't see anything. Oh, thank you for the headbutt. Little air bubbles. You know, like the little anime bubbles when something cute is asleep. You know exactly what I mean. You just want to be kinky because you're a fox. Admit it. There, now it has no resources left. Then let's move here. We know your true identity. Okay, and here we have just a minor clan, nothing special. Yeah, we should check Dalton's coolant fluids. Because that might be an issue. Well, okay, then how about this? We enjoy how when you're asleep, your screen switches to the defragmentation screen. There. Is that better? Oh, beavers are not happy. Oh, beavers are not happy. Well, 55 seconds. Oh, air-cooled. Do you have like an exhaust fan? Because whenever you walk past Dalton, you hear a quiet buzz coming from wherever the exhaust fan is. Come on, come on. Yeah, you can see their impatience. You can see they are ready to leave any second now. But we're nearly there. There we go. Now you can recover. Uh-oh. We have one homeless person. And we are in a storm year, so... let's add that real quick. And I do have builders available, don't I? Yes, more than enough. Now let's hope no one dies. Oh wait, no. We're still at a 1 hostility. They are just unhappy right now. But yeah, I do need to speed it up now, because the queen is getting restless. So let's break into this one. And let's also turn this into a farm to make sure we have more than enough resources. Yeah, we now need a spacesuit for our synth. Hey Loki, how are you? How has your Monday morning been? Hopefully it's not a Monday. Yeah, I don't like how impatient the queen is getting. I really don't. This is not going as well as the last few games. Let's see, if we move you over here, let's break open this too. Okay, another cornerstone. Extraction tools. Gain 2 artifacts for every 2 completed dangerous or forbidden clades. Or the forest recedes as heavily guarded trade caravans pour into the settlement. Hostility is reduced by minus 15 points every time you sell goods worth 25 amber. Oh, fuck it. Okay, let's go with that. I do need a trading post now. Let's put it up here. Potato. I don't think I've ever heard potato. I actually love it. I feel like if you're like a retro protochin, steampunk protochin or something, then that would be an amazing name. Okay, you go break through. Oh. Okay, you know what? How about you don't break through? Since we're about to have one up here, let's not open 2 at the same time. But rotato the potato. Rotato. Rotato rotato. I like that. Potato is a good word. And we have a trader. Yeah, we can't sell those because we still need those. We need the parts. That's not worth a whole lot. But we could sell half. We have a lot of planks. You know what, let's sell like 40. Yeah, I think that's good for now. There. And let's add some meat, because I'm not letting you get away with more than you have to. Also, very fun part, you have the option to just attack the trader. I've never done it. I don't know if you did, Dalton. I'd be kind of curious. I mean, I know it's probably not a good idea, but I'd be curious how bad of a bad idea it is. We don't need two here. Yeah, of course, Loki, always. I am a sucker for dumb and fun facts. Okay, so reed field, moss broccoli field, worm tongue nest, fertile soil, a medium abandoned cache, a manufactory, and fuming machinery. So this is the manufactory. Manufactory is what? Produce training gear. Well, look at that. I'm gonna keep that. Yeah. Okay, this is our event. If we don't finish it in 8 minutes, it explodes. And kills everything in this radius. Yeah, let's not have that happen. Okay. Oh, fudge. Okay, I gotta make bricks and I gotta make them fast. Do I have stone? I don't think I have stone. Can I make more bricks? Is the trader still here? The trader is still here. The trader is selling bricks. There, problem solved. Yeah, let's sell some reed. Oh, I suppose I was lucky that the trader was still here. Because I'm not sure I could have produced this in time before it would have exploded. But now I have the bricks. Okay, do we want +2 to crystallize? Do you want this is really, really nice. But look at this, we need to... But then 0.5 is not gonna save us. And the copper bars and the copper ore, yeah, this is just too tempting. And people. Gen fabric and... Yeah, let's go with that. Okay. Okay, that is interesting. So I lived in Germany in the Alps, and I don't actually remember ever having a month where it would not snow. The last snow, I think August. No, not true. I do remember snow in August. Like the latest snow we had was the 2nd of July, and the first snow we had was the 20th of August. And any day in between, we would have any chance of snow. It just always been. And I have these fond memories as a kid, just having snow walls 9 feet high on each side of the roads, like not being able to see anything. I do miss that. I really do. The snow we get here is few and far between. But let's turn in the trading post. So we get a boost there. Let's work on those packs. So packs of building materials. That would be here. And provisions and crops. So this can actually make all 3 of them. So let's shove 2 people in here. Because that will finish this and this. You can click the check mark on the quest too. Oh yeah, yeah, I knew that actually. I just usually go in there. I don't know why. Up, small trapper camp is done. And There is nothing for you to do, so I'm gonna park you over here and unassign you. What do I need? Oh yeah, because for this I need the large trapper, because the small one can't do that. And this is nearly done. And this we can repair and rebuild. I'm totally gonna do that. And no, we don't have enough tools yet to pick up the cash. Let's look through our stuff just to make sure. Yeah, we're good with wood and coal. We're good with food. We're not doing perfect, but it's working. Okay, blueprint time. Okay, so... brewery. If I still get the tavern, then I would now have training gear and ale. This would be a mess. No, this would be a minor upgrade because I have planks at 2 stars already. And this would add flour. I think brewery. Let's add alcohol to the mix. Let's put you out here, and then I put the tavern here. Rephrase your question, Eternal. Which is better in what? Appearance? Because I would totally go for a Deerturnal. I want to see antlers and the pith helmet mix. I mean, Foxturnal feels like it's probably a lot easier. I know that. Oh, I'm still jealous that Loki gets snow and I don't. I do miss massive amounts of snow. It's like in Denver we get hints of snow and then it's just like the snow stays for an eternity because it's so damn cold here, but it's still all that happens. Oh boy, it's time to get the more difficult orders. Okay, objectives. Open 3 caches for, ooh, even more scout packs, newcomers and parts. Or get the lizard resolve, which is currently at 15. Up to 20 and hold it for 2 minutes. And make provisions. No, I think I'm gonna go with the first. Yeah, I want to see that you can throw them that far. Okay, playing with fire. 2 dangerous clades and 1 clade event. That is easy. Or 4 ancient tablets when we already need 3 for that. So let's not go with that. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Okay, and it's now building the materials. I really need that lizard house. I really do. And why are you idle? There, because I selected the wrong ingredients, that's why. Oh, thank you for the head pets. Yeah, as you can see, we now have a ton of redeems. I did raise the price a little, especially for the head one, since that is a very special one-time redeem during each stream. I'm actually surprised no one has spent that yet. No, I take more head pets. Head pets are always welcome. Right between the antlers. Well, I mean, that's what I was kind of aiming for, because I know that within the next hour someone probably has that. But you're right. You know what? Let's lower it to 3K. I want to make sure it's not done too early, but I think 3K sounds better. Now you just gotta convince Kit that he needs to be the one to redeem it. There. And I'm sure he wants to be bribed for that. He's a cat. Offer treats. Oh, I always take more head pets. Okay, you know what? Let's do it. Let's do this clade. Wait. Where's the voiceover? What happened to the voiceover? Hold on, let me check. It's definitely on. It's not in a group. And it has the correct... Hey, Loki. I mean, 30%. Depends how much longer is the bus ride, how much longer until you're finally home. But here, I will give you the voiceover manually.
Sir, your hat has arrived.
It is such a good voiceover, isn't it? I got this random British dude on Fiverr to record it for me.
Sir, your hat has arrived.
Sounds a lot like Eternal, though. But yeah, I suppose it's time for a hat. Unfortunately, I designed the hat yesterday when I was planning to still play Void Bastards, so I have a Void Bastards hat. More or less. It's what I call a Void Bastards hat. There. Yes, I had to poke holes for the antlers. Is it not a good hat? Is it not a good hat? I don't know what the A stands for. Oh. Come up close. You can give me a nose boop right now. Yeah, boop. Yeah, I have so many hats left, and I felt like this was a very appropriate hat for the stuff that we were killing in Void Bastards. I should do a nose boop redeem and just have a nose pet. Okay, so let's see. A pack of provisions. Let's enable meat for that. Let's enable copper ore for that. Oh, why copper ore? Not copper ore. Oh, but I can't do anything with it, damn it. And crane. Yeah, they will have to do. And let's take a look at the new clade we just uncovered. That has a leaking cauldron, a butcher, and a large abandoned cache. Nice. Okay. What do you do? Also 10 minutes. 10 minutes is nice. If we don't beat it, we get -8 global resolve because the cauldron leaked over our food and destroys all planted crops in farm fields. So we definitely gotta get it done. And food production is slower while we do this. Well, that's not a problem. We don't even need anything to do this, so perfect. Do we want 20 pottery plus 2 to mushroom production and parts? No. You know what? Let's send this to the Citadel. And what do we have here? The butcher. What do you do? Nothing I don't already do, so we can take you down for 30 meat and 30 leather. That's a nice amount. There. Hey, Ruth3K, how are you? Oh, thank you for the headband. Totally not the person I stole the idea from to have unique hats. Yeah, I already have today's hat. Yeah. That looks like a wild coffin. Coffin, wow. What's it called? Cauldron, not coffin. Yeah. Rue3K. Fantastic critter cottage bean. Actually, if someone could give him a shout out, that would be amazing. Yeah, really good bean. If you like the kind of game I play right now, then you definitely like the kind of game Rue3K plays. Because it's... I mean, this is one of the games that I actually watched him play for quite a while before I started myself. I think it was you, wasn't it? I mean, I know you've played Against the Storm. If you haven't played that, then I don't know. Okay, you stay warm, Loki. Hopefully warm. And yeah, see you next time. So thank you so much for coming on in and saying hi. Okay, now we can leave you. That should be done soon. And the butcher, that should also be done soon. We can just leave one each until... Yeah, it's a good game. I mean, you can see that I'm not doing well. Not at all right now. No, we don't need cannibalism. We don't have... I suppose, why not? But yeah, I'm fighting hard, and it's not working as well as I wish it was in this run. Okay, well, we can definitely do that. But yeah, every other game I had, I felt like at this point I already won. And I don't get the lizard houses, everything else is so slow. I don't have enough tools for the caches. It's very painful today. The second, the one that's after... I mean, this is my first run in this game, so maybe I should have just picked the lowest difficulty instead of the second, but we'll see. If I lose, I lose. No shame in that. But Shaky wants to learn some German. So yeah, let's remove the sky heaven again. I swear if I would know why it didn't reset, but I'll look at that again after the stream. So, you pick. What do I pick? You just hear dog drinking live on stream. Yeah, what do we pick? What do we have that's thematic? How about the races? There. We just take the 3. Oh yeah, but how I can add microphone. That is very easy. Let me just add that. Maybe in a new line. There. But yeah, beaver is actually exactly the same, just pronounced in German. It turns into Biber. So from beaver, you go to Bieber. Barely sounds different at all. Lizard is a bit more difficult because there's such a large variety. We call a lot of things lizards, but in most cases, what you're looking for is the Eidechse. And an Eidechse, I'm gonna actually show you a picture of that, so... what a typical Eidechse is. Yep. Yeah, let me turn... there. So yeah, this would be a typical Eidechse. What you literally call a lizard. We have a lot of those in Germany, actually. Surprisingly. They aren't all extinct yet. But yeah, that would be the Eidechse. And then, of course, everyone has probably heard it at some point. The Mensch. Der Mensch. Microphone is kind of boring because we literally just spell it differently. We just call it a Mikrofon. Because German pronunciation is weird and uncomfortable, so we have to call it a Mikrofon. Or in short, we also, in most cases, just call it a Mikro instead of a micro. Actually, you don't really say micro, you say mic. So that would be our comparison to Mikro. But yeah, there, another bit of German lesson. Oh, thank you, Rue. I'm also very tired today, so that might be a big part of it. I slept 2 hours. I was actually planning to play Void Bastards, and then I was way too tired to even consider that. That's why I'm playing something nice and relaxing today. Actually, no, let me put 2 humans in there. Because we do still need the crops. God, sorry, I'm still blushing. Every time someone says my voice is comfortable or anything, it breaks me a bit. Like, because I don't like my voice. I hate the German accent because I can't get rid of it. I've lived... So let me say it like this. I started speaking English when I was about 8 years old. I actually learned Old British English, Shakespeare English, when I was in 1st grade because I played Ultima Online. And in Ultima Online, it was just... Well, actually, I didn't play that in 1st grade. I played that a few years later, but I was on the way to playing Ultima Online. And it was just... It was common that you try to speak as much Shakespeare English in Ultima Online during like the first few months as possible. And I just stuck to that. It was actually so bad, in 5th grade, we started having English. And I got really bad comments from my teacher because I once told my teacher that I think it is dumb and rude that he would use you for everyone instead of the more formal approach. That was the kind of brat I was. Yes, I told my English teacher that the English he teaches is incorrect and he should teach British Shakespeare English. I was such an ass. I'm sorry. I apologize to that teacher in hindsight. But then that was also the teacher that actually made me fail a test because I was not willing to translate names. Because I don't think there should be a German translation for Big Ben. No, we call it Big Ben in German. We don't call it Großer Benjamin. And that's kind of what he wanted. And I'm like, no, I'm not translating that. That's a name. Yes, I was an ass. I was not a good kid in school. I knew everything better. I always enjoyed languages, and I mean, growing up as a German speaker, you kind of have a benefit in that aspect because you're forced into languages. You need to learn languages in school, and they won't let you not learn English. So I suppose that was a big help. Then I actually, because I was so curious, learned Hungarian on top of that. I When I was a kid, I was so fascinated with languages that I just wanted to learn Hungarian. It was such a weird and unique language that I just had to. Let's turn that in. Let's see what cornerstone... Oh no, newcomers. Bounce. I am not sure what that means either. I think Dalton is very tired. I suppose you can. Is that how kangaroos communicate in the Australian wildlands? They just... They dance. You know, 3 times over the... Yeah, they click and cry. I love kangaroos. They're actually really adorable. The very first furry I designed, my very first OC was actually a... You know what, I can just bring it up. That's what I have it for. Just a second. That was in the year 20... Ooh, wow, that was long ago. 2008, give or take. Let me just make sure I have the right picture. Nope, that's the wrong one. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, this one is from, I would guess, about 2005. So... Oh, now it doesn't want the browser again. Come on. There we go. So yeah, this was my half Roo, half hyena character that I designed in... Yeah, I think it was around 2005, maybe a little bit earlier. And I spent a ton on that character, just playing in every way. It was a good bean. I do love the face. I think the artist really caught a really cute face there. And yeah, might be. A Towin is not an uncommon name, I think. Yeah, I knew at least a few of them. I don't think I ever had a coyote. A coyote. Coyotl. Oh. Yes, thank God I have a lizard house. And what else do we want? We want... Now the forager's camp, the plantation, or the trapper's camp. Coyote. Yeah, I coyote. I forgot what it is, but I spent a few weeks with a Choctaw shaman who once taught me how to pronounce I think it was coyotl in Choctaw, or cohotl. It was surprisingly close to what you would expect in Mexican, or like old Aztec words or something. And I don't quite remember it. Coyote. Yeah, what shall we get? An advanced trapper's camp? I think this is the smartest, because we have this huge source of meat we can't access. So yeah, let's go with that. Means the trapper's camp. Where did we put it? We put it over here, didn't we? Oh, that's the woodcutter. There's the trapper. So that can now do this. It's a good idea. I should hydrate. Give me just a sec. Do I not have anyone that produces fabric? No, because I disabled it. Because now I need it. Let me hydrate.
I am just hanging around.
I mean, it's true. He's just hanging around. That is our bad turtle. But yeah, how is your day today, Rue? I hope... Yeah, that's true. Like a bad lurk where he just pokes up from the bottom. Okay, trader. Let's first see what we want to sell. We don't need any building materials anymore, so I'm gonna sell those and turn them off. Am I missing them? Oh, just the provisions and crops. Yeah, so we can sell those. The ancient tablet I need to keep. The wildfire essence, how about we just sell all but the 2 we would need to make a new hearth. I'm still working on it. Oh, I hate that, Rue. I know that feeling. I started work yesterday. I always work Sunday to Thursday, from 4 to midnight, which is I kind of like that. And it's like I was barely at work when they already announced that we're going to have overtime this week, which is really annoying because overtime means I get to bed an hour late and then have like 4 hours of sleep before I get up for the stream. So, yeah, I think let's leave it at that. And you're just gonna pay me in cash. Actually, no. Let's grab the wooden, the simple tools. I want those. Yeah. You know what? Let's pay. Wait. What is that? Plant fiber. Nah, let's pay in amber. There. Dungeon Defenders. I have not touched this game in I don't know how long. It's such an interesting game, and I always enjoyed it. But yeah, I haven't played it in so long. And Spiritfarer, I can't. I've come to the realization that I am, as we say in German, built close to the water. That's a very interesting German phrase. I am built very close to the water. If I play Spiritfarer on stream, you're gonna hear me cry non-stop. I actually started a demo for a game the other day that I briefly considered. Oh, I wasn't aware there's a new one. I gotta check that. Huh. But yeah, I recently started a demo just yesterday called Life. Let me see what it was called. The Use of Life. Let me link that here real quick. They have a free demo right now. And I could literally tell you 3 minutes into the demo that I'm not going to play it on stream. It's such a heart-wrenching visual novel style game where you are I don't know what he is. He looks like a bunny. Where you are a bunny whose whole village was literally warred by a dragon. And like everyone murdered and eaten and swallowed and burned, and they have such a vivid description of this horrendous scene. And you're just, you know, you have your decisions on what drives you. It's a visual novel in every way, but it just, it was a bit too rough for me. I'm very good writing. From what I heard, amazing writing. But in 2 minutes I knew that I would not have a good time streaming that. So I'm definitely playing that on my own. But if you like those kind of games, highly suggested. And yeah, I feel like Spiritfarer would do exactly the same thing to me. It would just, I would not have a good time. I would just be sad and depressed and miserable. I often think about... I know this sounds a bit dark now, but I often think about it because we have 2 dogs. And one dog is around, what is he now, like 8, 9 years old, and one is like 5. So, you know, at some point dogs die, and they will probably die before I die, and I'm not even sure why I can do that. It's... like, I feel very torn. I'll be honest, with Spiritfarer, most times I lurk more than I watch, just because it's... yeah, it hits that slight discomfort level already, where just... I love the game, it's beautiful. And at the same time I hate it. So yeah, what can we do? We have 15 building materials and 20 trade goods. Which I don't think we can make. We don't have a lumber mill, we don't have a weaver, and we don't have a smithy. So I gotta go with that. But am I gonna get that many more tablets? This is gonna be critical. I gotta hope for it. And let's see, the last mission. Need for clothing fulfilled and oil. I don't think I can make oil. But I can do this. Oh, that's a shit ton of tools. That is nice. Yeah, let's go with that. Oh, and thank you for the headpad, Dalton. Yeah, I wanted to look into terraformers. I saw that it's like dirt cheap. It's like $9 or so. Definitely want to look into that. I also finally wanted to start, what's it called? The one with A. There are too many games in that field by now. What was the terraforming game called that started with A? I'm looking through my list, I can't see it. The one that had this really, really horrible start and then slowly recovered, and now it has a DLC. Per Aspera, thank you. That was what I was thinking of. Per Aspera is another one that I really need to get to. That looks so good by now. It looks so promising. Okay, let's see, what can we do? We need to up meat and skewer production, but there's not much we can do because we only have limited meat. And that's being harvested. No, that's insects right now. Okay, the clade will wait. I want to make sure everything is covered to the best of my abilities because we're not doing well. Oh yeah, I forgot, I have lizard housing. I was meant to build lizard housing. We have 2 inside, so we need 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There, just to make sure. That tree should be gone soonish. Yeah, Plan B Terraform is another one. I actually played the demo briefly. That was pretty fun. Relatives of your villagers send gifts for treating their family members well. Get 40 water skins for every full reputation point. I haven't earned any. The cost of knowledge can be very high. You can see the content of undiscovered clades, but discovering dangers of forbidden clades kills 1 villager. No, thank you. I actually watched s02e02 play Oni all the way through. Because it... I do want to play it at some point. I just never got to it. It's... There are so many games that I really want to play that they die. I know. But it's not in German. There. Stop being evil. Let's limit what we build, so we don't need pack of crops anymore. We need provisions. So I'm leaving that on, and we need building materials. You know what, let's make sure we have the optimal for each. Provisions, yes. Actually, let's just go through. We have... Yeah, we can build a clothier now, so let's do that because we want to have our people warm. Let's build it over here. We don't need water skins, but we can build them there. We have coal, we have fabric, we have bricks, building materials, we don't need pipes. Up, planks, let's move that to the carpenter. Let's put you over here. Okay, let's have these built and then we go through it again to make sure everything is covered. Yeah, that's probably the main issue here. The fact that it always rains. It does sound like an interesting world to live in, I do have to admit that. But let's break a dangerous glade open. Because we do need to. Which one shall it be? Over here? No, let's go down here. I think that is close enough. So let's set you back here. There. Yeah, I'm not quite sure how. I mean, I assume that the plants also... forager camp. Okay, we have nothing for you here, so we move you down here. But I just assume that there's a lot of circulation going on permanently. And we need the fabric, and then we get from up here, which should be a priority. We don't have a trader here, do we? No, but in 6 minutes. Because, yeah, we don't have fabric to build these. And then, once this is up, we can also take this crude workstation down. Because then we have ways to produce everything in better quality. Actually, we can turn this off at this time. Because that should all go here. Ah, I might not. That is a good call. Yeah, I'm not. I forgot to enable leather. I do sometimes feel like I should enable the option. Here, good question, Rue. Do you enable all ingredients and recipes by default? It's like I feel hesitant enabling it because it obviously is there for a reason, but in 90% of the cases I just go in and enable all of them anyway because most of them I can treat equally with some exceptions. Okay, that worked. So let's take this down. I don't need this anymore. That was not the house I wanted to take down. There. Okay, and you're done with the provisions. We don't need more of those. Now we just need the building materials and pack off crops. So let's turn that one in. New arrivals. Storm in 3 minutes. I don't like this because we currently have 5 people homeless. Yeah, I suppose that would work too. But I like the idea of going in and seeing what I can use. I need 5 planks and I need 5 planks fast. Wait, who makes planks right now? The carpenter. Which is not built. So, we gotta go. Are you serious? Yep. I was a bit too fast in taking it down. We still need the planks. Oh well. It happens. Yeah, let's not accept the people until we have the houses up. And you still need linen. Oh, what? Let's remove you for now because that will take a while. Because now, first, I need to make blanks. How are we doing down here? We're slowly getting there. Let's switch you out with a beaver. How many tools do I have? I do have 22 tools. So let's open this cache here.
Hey Moxie, this weird package just arrived for you.
Well, let's take a look at what it is. Not like we all know what it is. There. Time to do the roof cleaning again. Hi. Yes, I'm silly. I know. I will just take the silly for this as well. Okay, those make blanks. So the harvester is now done. So let's move you up here. Ah, yes. I look forward to it. I only made it to level 5, so I did unlock the harpies. I never used them because I never actually did a game after that. Before I started a dedicated playthrough for the stream. But I'm really looking forward to the foxes. Come on. Yeah, I can't have more people and they don't bring anything I need. So I gotta wait. Because anyone I add now might just die. What do you mean, why are you idle? Oh, because I never selected what I want to do. Oh, what do I want to do? That is grain. That's a lot of codes. But it's also one full... Yeah, I think I gotta do this. I'm getting a bit uncomfortable here with her impatience. Even though we will lower it quite a bit once we finish all of that. But I don't like it. Come on. Come on, faster. I suppose I can turn
Can the
fabric
bats
into...
get a hug from Big Moxie? s02e02 Pog.
I mean, you can land on my hat. I suppose I can, like, here. Like, just imagine you're in here and I'll give you a Little squeeze. How about that? Yeah. No, if you want a hug, you gotta join VR chat later. You know how that works. Come on, please. I don't want anyone to die. Do I really have to build new generic houses because I can't get these up in time? Oh wait, I don't have bricks either? Are you serious? Wait, where are bricks? Yeah, if you have, if you ever spend any time on VRC, please, feel free to join us. We're always up for mischief, always up for some weird stuff. You actually, yeah, I mean, usually we are more active on weekends too. But especially with me working nights, you often see me during the day as well. But yeah, if you want to add me, you have my link just down there. Now the hand broke. Yeah, I keep pointing there. Just down there is a link for VR chat. Send me a friend request. I'd love to. I met so many good beans during Ferality that I didn't expect I would meet. It was pretty much fun.
Hello.
I wouldn't say that. I'm actually from Denver, so it shouldn't be that far off. I mean, I think you're just East Coast, aren't you? Ooh, back too small. Okay, Avonlaw, stay safe and thank you again. Oh, yeah, let's see. Yeah, that's not too bad. Yeah, I usually stream from 9 to 12 plus Eastern, always depending on how I feel. Beautiful city. Expensive as heck. I wish it wasn't quite as bad, but yeah, beautiful city. You know what, let's buy some turkey, let's buy some bricks. I want to make sure we can get this pushed. Can I afford all of this? Let's see. Hold on, I need to close this. I need to see what I can sell. I can sell provisions. I don't need the provisions anymore. But that's pretty much it. I suppose I can sell the copper ore because I don't have a smelter anyway. In return, let's see, just the bricks. If we just get the bricks and the jerky. How much? Oh, that is still a lot. I suppose I could add the reed. Yeah, we have a lot of reed sources. Oh, they are? Now I feel like I need to ask who it is, because I would love a fursuit maker that's local. But yeah, weren't you like nearly a year in queue or so? Oh, Waggery. I heard of Waggery. Waggery? Yeah, Waggery costumes. Yeah, I do remember that. And they are in Evergreen. Yeah, they're actually not far away from here. Wow, over a year. Huh, it is impressive. Yeah, looking at their prices. Yeah, I might have to wait a little bit more. Starting at $7,500. Yeah. I am happy to have a partial fursuit, that I actually bought used, but perfectly fits and just is me. So I'm happy with that. +2 to stone production, or specialize in wine production. I have neither. So let's just go with the stone. Wow. Yeah, I mean, that's what you gotta calculate for a good one. Yeah, one day, maybe. Yeah, let's move down here and just open this area. And here we have a coal deposit and meat. That is nice.
Hello.
Yeah, I feel like I still gotta wait for that to happen. When that happens, I might just do the same. It's definitely on the horizon. It's gonna happen eventually. Okay. Why do you not get your planks? Do we need to raise the priority on planks? Okay, let's just do that. Okay, human house, forager's camp, or leather worker? I don't want to... Do I want the human house or do I want the forager's camp? I think let's go with forager. Yeah. I want that to be a bit more efficient. That was the green one. Where did I put you? Where are you foraging? Are you? Yes, you are. So yeah, they can now do better things. Let me see if we have anything worthwhile. Broccoli, broccoli, broccoli. Okay, yeah, let's just stay where you are. That... Yeah, I'm... It's if... I mean, when did you pay? I mean, I assume you paid and then... like paid at least half to enter the queue, if not more. So yeah, if you paid all of it up front and then get a runaround when you want like an update at that amount of money, no, I don't feel comfortable. I mean, okay, yes, you are a, you know, an established business. You have good reviews, you have former customers, but there are epidemics. What if you get, you know, what if you get COVID and you can't for several months? I understand that they want to have the pay up front because, yeah, materials. Those materials are expensive as heck. I mean... Until that is done alone, you haven't even paid work, they already had expenses. So I understand paying some in front. But yeah, someone who asks for everything up front, I'd feel uncomfortable, very. Yeah, if you do a deposit, I'm okay with that. But I do feel uncomfortable if you openly ask me to just pay you everything. I mean, looking at their website, they do look good. Those are really, really good fursuits. So, I mean, if you are good in that business, then you can do it. Then you can ask for the money up front and people will do it because at some point you've established that you are reliable. Do we want to open the Forbidden Glade? I feel like at this point I need to push Why is this not getting planks? I'm still wondering if I don't understand the priority. I mean, yeah, my understanding is that the higher priority just means it's built faster, but you can't tell me that I did not have any planks yet. They keep making planks. Where do they go? Actually, where do they go? It doesn't help. I have to open a dangerous clade, or I'm gonna not be able to finish this level. We don't have enough tools for now. We do for one. So we could open this one. Because meat and bricks. Do we have a cache for fabric, please? Probably not. No, we don't. I really, really look forward to that. I mean, I assume it's probably still at least another half a year until the suit is completely done. But yeah, I really look forward to that. Because you have such a cute character. I'm sorry, I told you, I'm a big fan of Ruse, and I love your character. I can just imagine how good that fursuit is gonna look. You know what, let's speed it up a little, otherwise this is never gonna... Okay, down here, what do we have down here? Yeah, you know what, let's wait on this now. Because this looks like a... Yeah, this is a really annoying one, the Hidden Trader Cemetery. Because we have 10 minutes, and if we don't complete it, then all our sales prices are suddenly worth 50%. And while we do this, we get 30 hostility every minute. We're already at 2, which means we're now at the point where people can die. And I gotta feed it coal. Okay, but what do we get? So we can pick pottery, 30 crystallized dew. That is really nice. And enough ancient tablets to finish everything. So let's do it. Yeah, it's... Oh shit, they opened that one too. Oh boy. Okay, well we have 2, and this kills 5 random people if we don't solve it in 8 minutes. And we can solve it with bags of provision. And get more ancient tablets and bundle of scrolls. Yeah, let's go with that. Because we're about to turn a few of these in. To be exact, if I had more tools, I could turn like 3 of them in. Yeah, I really need that reputation by now. Because this is getting way too close for comfort. Come on, bring the planks up here. Here. Planks here. Please. And I think I have to accept these at some point. And right now is a good time. Yeah, let's go with that group. We have so many homeless people. Yeah, I was tempted not to, but I kind of need the workforce. Because a lot of these are currently not working. put you here. Okay, I do have a lot of lizard man. Let me see, we can put another one in here, we can put another one in here. That way they make the food. And there's room for one here. What was that sound? Wasn't that a sound because something opened? Yes, I know. Resolve low, hostility high. But the first ancient shrine, this is done. And the one down here. Wait, where was it? Here. And that is nearly done. So let's turn that in. Yeah, I know, high hostility, I am aware. Let me see if I can do something to avoid death. I have a lot of wood right now, so you know what, let's remove some woodcutters. So the forest is a bit less angry. And as soon as this is done... Okay, there we go. They are no longer sad. Hey Ryan, how are you today? So, why are these planks not making it here? Where are they going? Am I using planks for anything that has a higher priority? Let's see. Let's go through. Coal. Fabric. Bricks. Yeah, bricks. Kiln. Building materials, we don't need... we still need 2 more. Pipes we don't need. Planks are, yeah, only made in the crude workstation because the carpenter is not being built because it needs planks to be built, but it doesn't get planks. Pack of crops, we need 3 more. Simple tools, luxury goods, we don't need any. Bag of provisions we don't need. Scrolls. Oh. Hey, Chimera. Chimera 250. I like that. Yep. Ryan is eager for me to hydrate, so let me hydrate. There we go. Thank you for the reminder. But yeah, welcome to the stream, Chimera. And yeah, I think so. Let me see. Yeah, but why does this have priority? This shouldn't. Is it because it's closer? Is that how it works? Because this is... Nah, I don't know. Well, let's see. This should finally be built, hopefully now at some point. But let's turn in the tablets. Now we just need 2 more for this run. But we are recovering, slowly but steadily. Harvester? There's nothing to do, so let's move you over here. Yeah, I feel really uncomfortable about the fact that none of this is being built. She's here in 2 minutes. She might have some... Okay, and that is also done now. So, more tablets. Now we just need to thank you for the head pet. Now we just need one more cache. But I don't have any 10 tools. There we go, finally being built. I'm still gonna leave this going for now. Actually, I'm not. Yeah, that can now make... we don't need... We just need the coats. And over here is the carpenter. I should have done that first. I thought I did. I didn't. Spoiler. Okay, crops. I need to stop producing crops. Because I have more than enough. Okay, and the trader is here. Gain 1 lizard for every 25 eggs produced. Surprise, child. I don't like this. I don't like the implications of this. No, it's not. Because the other 24 were eaten. But I don't need dye extractor. Ah, come on, more lizard man. I'm not gonna say no to more lizard man.
Come, Dalton.
That is such a good voice clip. Oh yeah, let's see. Do you have fabric? You have many things.
Space!
Space! Not today, actually. Could buy a bunch of food sources. And...
Space!
And sell the provisions. Yeah, that works. How do you have an umlaut on your keyboard and I don't? No, not anymore. Those I already turned in. Yeah, I just need the crops and building materials. And I don't have any more quests. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with that. Yeah. Okay, and you are done. You can move. We only have insects and meat. Oh yeah, there's large meat. Let's put you right here. Give me all your meat. Wait, but the spring sale started. At least based on how many things are on sale on my wish list. Just nothing interesting. Oh, really? Then what is the current sale? Oh, is that just Capcom? There are so many things on my wish list on sale, like 20% each, that I assumed it already started. Oh, what do we have down here? Ooh, oh, that is a good cache. I just need 14 tools. Okay, they are nearly done with the building materials. Actually, they stopped. So let's make a few more.
Space!
There. Both are working. That is enough. And let's prioritize some fabric. Oh yeah, right, we should probably make someone work in here. Oh wait, humans. Yeah, I feel like I should have more manufacturing done, but I can barely afford the one I have placed. And I once again did not get a tavern. Oh, fabric. That would be good for fabric. Yeah, let's go with fabric. Okay, you make coats whenever you have fabric. You have your plant fiber. I don't know. Fantasy humans. Okay, well, I gotta build more houses. It doesn't help. Also, I totally forgot to build those benches. Yeah, it is so easy. You just need to build 4 benches and you actually increase the range. I'm now 2.5 hours into this game and this is when I build the benches. Well, yeah, let's build more shelters. Just so we have them covered. Because shelters are cheap. Yeah, that's true. That's the problem. Like dwarves, no one ever built a settlement builder for elves. Like, why not have a settlement built in a forest where you build wooden tree cities and you do all those elvish things? But no, it's always dwarves. Yeah, but if you only have tree elves, then they don't smell each other, and then they are not stinky. It's that simple. There, now we should have a good production of that going. Something I should have set up way sooner than I did. Yeah, build those houses. Give me tools. If I can build tools. Oh, crane production increased. Yeah, let me give that. Because I feel like getting a delivery line at this point is pointless. I mean, this just gives me 3 routes per minute. We have like maybe 20 minutes left. Yeah, Odd Realm is one of those games that I wanna play, but I never do. Like, it's a very intimidating game. See, but same story there. Give me a fantasy settlement builder with a race like spiders. Just imagine what you could do with more fantastic races. I mean, the food production for spiders would be rather interesting. The homes you build, the hideouts. Having just a sentient spider race, I'd play the game. Let me take a look at that real quick. If we get the Weaver, then we can interrupt the leather worker here and replace it with a weaver. Since that is better. There, and they can make training gear. But yeah, yeah, the Odd Realm. I think you might actually enjoy it. It's, yeah, it's very, very. Not a Dwarf Fortress at all. Not a Dwarf Fortress player. Dwarf Fortress is a weird love for me. I started playing the game like 15 years ago. And as such, I grew up with it. I know how to read the ASCII to some degree. And I had a good time playing it. So, to me, I love it. I don't play it as much as I wish I would. But I love the game. But yeah, I kind of grew up with the ASCII art, so it's... I'm not sure if it's just that I enjoy the style or that the game is so enjoyable. Because in all honesty, I do prefer something like this more most of the time. There, look at all our lizard houses. Finally. But there is something about Dwarf Fortress that I love, and that is just the abilities you have, the possibilities you have. Tools. Not enough to open something though, is it? Oh, it is. Yes, I got a lot of tools now. Here. Actually, let's just open all of them. I have enough tools, yeah. Yeah, that's the main issue. It's one of those games, if you never got into it, you're not gonna start. I feel like you can give the Steam version a try, but yeah, like I said, even the Steam version, even with those updates, you still feel that it's not a game that should look like this. It still feels like what you look at is a skin on top of a much more complicated game. And you see that when you dig into the details. Because a good example is that you don't even see the combat logs. When you play the ASCII version, it's a big part of the game to see exactly what happens in combat. But to see that, it's very, very difficult to actually get to that detail. And yeah, I mean, that's the big benefit. The simulation is the game. The fact that it simulates all these things on such a high quality that it really knows how to do these things well. From vampirism to were-badgers invading your fort, doesn't matter. But it's still missing that accessibility. It's having a menu like this, having an option to just go through and see, oh, this one is producing provisions, instead of having to remember where all these things are. I suppose that solves it. I love the game, but sometimes it's too much, especially when you can't figure stuff out. Like, I remember I got to a point where I opened a inn or tavern in Dwarf Fortress, and then you need like inn rooms, and you need to mark specific areas, and it gets really complicated at that point, and then you still need to watch your YouTube guide. So yeah, this I love it. It's nice and very approachable. But yeah, let's see. We did win. It was tough, but we did win. This is interesting. The game finished before year 12. we can continue the settlement, but I think this is... I just hydrated, but I'll take the head pet. We could continue, but it will even warn you that there's absolutely no point in continuing. At this point, you don't get any additional resources, you don't get any experience points. Like, there is no reason on why you continue. Instead, you go back to the world map. I did it once because I was next to a forbidden clade and I wanted to see what was in there. So I literally continued for 5 minutes just to see what it was. But now you see how the progress works. So our first camp made it this way through the cycle. Once we get to over here, the world ends and resets. So we have usually like 3 or 4 settlements we can build. And because it is a roguelite, we now have upgrades we can purchase. To be exact, we made 35 food stockpiles. So our first upgrade helps the queen's patience. So that is a bit slower. And unlocks deeds. I thought we already unlocked deeds. Oh, right. Deeds are achievements. So, for example, once I get 10 clades, I get 50 XP. Once I complete 10 orders, I get another 50 XP. So those are essentially the achievements that guide you through the game. But yeah, we can get both of these. But do we want to? So this one gives us 10 more Citadel resources when we finish, which is really, really good. That is a must-have. I'm not even level 2. I can't unlock these. I suppose that's what you get from skipping the tutorial. The fact that I am now not high enough for more unlocks. But yeah, now we could start a second camp and slowly work towards these question marks. But I feel like since we've been at it for 3 hours and I'm aiming for somewhere between 3 and 4 hours every day, I think this would be a perfect opportunity to call it a day and actually take a look at what other beans are currently around. Yeah, I am starving. I haven't had breakfast yet. I ate 3 slices of mozzarella earlier just so I have something in my stomach. That wasn't a lot. Yeah, I would have raided you, but that will be difficult. But I see who's there. Oh, a journal. Not a Pokemon.
Breaking news, looks like Eternal_Fam is taking over the Tier 1 room service bill for Rue 3K. Thank you for the support, Bean.
Yeah, thank you so much, Eternal. That is so sweet. Enjoy the emotes. Unfortunately, not all of them are unlocked. Like, ATS, Air Traffic Simulator? But yeah, oh yeah. Oh my, oh wow. Blap. Blap. Blap blap. Yeah, he needs to buy that. But I think he's still waiting for the sale on that. I poked him about it yesterday and he was like, But yeah, thank you so much for the support, Eternal. And we will have more emotes as soon as Twitch gets their ass up and approves them. But yeah, we do have a few good beans playing. Let's actually see what they are currently doing. You know what? We haven't raided Potate in a while. And he's currently playing Dead Cells. Yeah, the Castlevania Dead Cells actually, which I think is a perfect opportunity. So I would say, let's raid the Potate. And that just leaves me to say thank you so much for this well, first regular affiliate stream. It's still kind of weird saying that. Yes, Potate. Potate Dirk is a very good Dirk. But yeah, thank you so much, Avant Loss, for the 5 gift subs. That is still, I'm not used to that. And Eternal for the gift sub, and Melina for the bits, and I mean all of you for just being here. Because I wouldn't be here without you, and I think I would have much less entertaining days without all of you. It doesn't matter whether I am playing and you're here to watch, or you are playing and I'm watching you. I don't know where I would be without Twitch nowadays. It's become such a big part of my life. And the awesome community we have with the Critter Cottage and with Harbors and Seda and Seda. And yeah, all of you, you've enriched my life. And that is why I hope I can give a little bit back on a weekly basis. But we're gonna be back tomorrow with hopefully more than one level of Against the Storm. I was hoping I would get a little bit further. But yeah, we'll be back with that tomorrow. You all stay cute. That is an order. Stay adorable. And it's okay. Think of me when you work. But yeah, time's out, so bye-bye.